We are going for a quick walk to Otter Pond. We've been holed up inside all morning. Half of yesterday. We've got an air quality index of 168. The normal average is usually between 20 and 30. Sometimes it gets down into the teens, but that's the relationship what we've got right now. Had to get out of the house just for a quick walk down to Otter Pond. Get her out for a pee and me out to get the blood moving. But I can sure smell it. And yesterday when I was out for quite a brief time, maybe 5 minutes, got back in the house, I hadn't noticed any effect of this bad air, but it really got my throat. Partially clogged it up, but yeah, it's definitely, that's enough of that. I probably had 6 or 8 masks at one point during the pandemic. In the car, in the house, hanging in the entryway. And over the last 3 years, I'm never going to need that. Again, pandemic's over. Throw it away. Looking for a mask yesterday. You think I could find one? In the car, on the floor, under the seats, in the house, all the places that they had been, not a single one. Well, I found this one in the glove compartment, all mashed up and all filthy. Air quality, I just checked it a couple minutes ago, it's 178. I can't remember that we've ever had a higher reading. Had to get out of the house just now for Insley's sake and mine, just to get out. I thought, well, hell, let's walk to the mailbox. There's a couple things in there. One of which is a new flea and tick collar for Insley. And a book. Change your diet, change your mind. Yeah. Hell with the rest of it. I think I told you about yesterday morning before it got light. Insley was, well, she woke me up at 3:30 barking like a maniac. I tolerated it like usual. Bonnie said, okay, that's enough. Usually that stops it after another bark or two, but no, she kept at it. She was crazy. Had a full moon yesterday, so she could see out the window. So finally at 4:15 when I got up, opened the door and let her out, south door. Well, she ran, jumped off the deck, went around the front of the garage and out of sight. I could not hear anything, but I got worried about it because she continued to bark. And any animal that it could be would have run off by then. Deer would hightail it, fox, coyote, not a skunk or a porcupine, but I didn't think of those. So finally I got a little worried because we'd seen the bear a week or so ago down the driveway up toward the power lines. Big bear. And I thought, oh Jesus, the bear wouldn't take off running to get away. So I whistled her back. She came, but she was really worked up and rattled. And my conjecture and my thinking was, had to been the bear. And a 55-pound little dog like that up against a 300 and whatever pound bear wouldn't do well. So a little while later in the morning I thought, I need to go get the trail camera memory card. It's up the game trail toward the south field. So I went up and retrieved that, and big surprise. I'm off on a journey of learning how to make naan or fry bread using low carb. Well, almond flour seems to be the best choice for very low carbs. And the naan bread looks very easy to make, either in a skillet or oven baked. I'm not going any farther tonight. I want to keep the air quality currently is 179. It's going up, not down. And this is supposed to last into early Monday. It's the longest time I've seen so far any year. Usually it's maybe 12 hours, 18 hours. This is 3 days worth. Long haul. Fortunately, it cooled off today. It's been in the mid-70s. Beautiful compared to high 80s yesterday. And the worst thing about having to have a high air quality is I can't open the house up in the evening once the temperature begins to fall outside lower than inside. Ooh. It went all right last night. I got the fan in the bedroom and aimed it at the ceiling to echo off the ceiling and keep air moving. I was comfortable. Thankfully, we don't have hot days coming tomorrow. But I'm not noticing the odor in the air this evening. Got the memory card back in the trail camera. I reduced the lag time from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. And I haven't been able to figure out where to read up on what that means. I'm assuming that it senses motion. It will trigger the camera after 2 seconds. I'm noticing that the footage that I took, it's being triggered too late. And I'm excited. I don't know what made me think of fry bread and make fry bread with low carb flour. Because bread, well, typical white bread is sugar bomb. Don't touch them. Even English muffins, sourdough, they've got too many carbs. But I need something like bread to dip in hummus. And, you know, I can't eat crackers because they're all made with more carbs than I want. So the naan and fry bread made by me with low carb flour is one of the recipes calls for flour, yogurt, and a cup and a half of whole fat mozzarella. The other recipe is very similar, not the cheese though. Just flour and yogurt with a little bit of baking powder and salt. I'm really excited to get that on my menu. Everybody loves good bread. The more I have been looking at these trees, well, that's a popple tree. No question on that. Buckthorn is our enemy, apparently. And I've flagged that one and this one as pretty likely suspects. Those leaves look exactly like I saw online. And there's a lot of them here. These are all, if I'm right, they're all buckthorn. And one of the ways you deal with them is you cut them off, get a tin can and put it upside down over the stump. It'll kill it. Well, that's easy enough. But all of these. I have enjoyed these trees. Such a regal stand. No, I don't think that's buckthorn. Those leaves are too long. Good. This might be all of these trees. Maybe. And the one way I'm going to find out for sure is in the fall. Buckthorn holds on to their leaves, green leaves, far beyond anybody else. That's how I discovered last fall. There was one tree back down in that area. All the leaves were down except that tree, and I wondered, what the hell is that? So that got me going online and trying to find out. It didn't take long. Buckthorn. Oh, we better get back inside. One of the reasons, or the big reason why buckthorn is an invasive and you want to get rid of it, is that it takes over, grows tall and shades the other trees and shrubs. And I have a suspicion this one, see how it's flourishing? And I'm guessing that's just this year's growth. And these leaves look very much like, I don't know. Well, I'll find out in the fall. Was it me just pulling on this? Yeah. That's me, sweetie. I did that. Amaryllis. This is this past Christmas's. It's the one I brought home and opened up, and it had already begun to blossom in the box. It failed. So I put it down in the landing halfway down the basement. Just left it. I watered it once or twice. Saw it the other day and thought, well, why don't we water it and put it outside? And this one was from 2 years ago. I went looking for it. Didn't know if I had even saved it. Oh yeah, I did. And I saw this. And that. Greenies. And they look a little greener and larger than they did yesterday. So maybe I'll have amaryllis flowerings this summer. Saw my first frog today up here mowing the North Meadow path. There were grasshoppers and things jumping out of the way at one point, and there was a little frog trying to get out of it. He got out of there just fine, off to the side.
Hey!